Holy shit, you singing out of your forehead now?
What? Oh, fuck.
Your mic was like way up here.
Oh, I noticed on the last one, I gotta go a little lower because it was like right in my fucking
was
face.
this the
Like
whole
a
time.
fucking idiot. Looks so goddamn dumb.
Jeez, don't you
Microphone
even...
for a mouth.
Be ashamed of yourself.
You got a butthole for your mouth. That's the future.
Yeah.
Well, dude, so one thing I noticed from the last podcast, trying to like get clips to like post on social media, is like everybody's story gets ruined by some kind of shitty comment about a dick. Every time.
Ruined or enhanced?
Well, I don't know. It's sort of like maybe in between.
Ruined.
I was just trying to like find shit. I was telling that story. Like I posted that one about Bruce Dickinson's hairdresser.
Yeah,
Tim's just
yeah.
immediately like cut his dick off. What the fuck?
Where did that fucking come from?
Just the mind of Tim Brown, bro.
Yep.
Oh man, it's like that movie. Remember that movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez, where she had to go into the psyche
that
of
big-
like a serial killer?
Cape on and shit or
Yeah,
whatever.
she was hot in that movie.
How old is she at this point?
Who knows? But that movie, anyway, she had to go into like a psychopath's
knows.
brain to
Yeah.
get this kid out or whatever, right?
He was in...
Saved the
Or
kid.
guy's
kid was
brain.
trapped.
I
and the guy
can't
was
remember
in a coma
exactly.
or something
But
like
anyway,
that.
she had to go into his brain, and there was this whole bunch of weird shit going on. It was like, imagine you could do that into Tim Brown's brain. What would you find in there?
Anyone would want
Just
to.
cat.
I'd be
and shit.
inadvertently hurting because it's curtains, and then you'd be squirting.
Okay, so
Hurtling towards a hurting.
this is day 4 of only eating potatoes.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
what's
how's it
everyone's
going?
favorite foods? Go.
So, not bad. For the listeners,
That's not potatoes.
for this water bud.
Did you boil
Word.
potatoes in the water?
No.
Oh.
you
starch
should
water?
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should drink,
Drink
this,
potato water.
Potato water.
Ugh. Dude, I'm getting a little
Nasty.
sick of potatoes. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
so I saw this thing that was talking about like how the potato diet is good for your gut health, and it's just like a weird thing to do. So I was like,
Is this according to YouTube or like actual?
there was a guy
According to Reddit, yeah.
There was a guy on Joe Rogan,
Okay.
a science guy,
A science man.
bitch.
Not Bill Nye.
No,
Okay.
some guy, and he was explaining why it works and all this shit, and it's good for your gut health, and you can lose a couple lbs on it.
Seems like it'd be good for you. You figured?
Yeah, dude, and it's cheap as fuck. I spent $10 on potatoes, and I've eaten them for
fair enough.
3.5 days.
Nice.
Now, like, what kind of varieties are you making? Like what's
Just the first
boiled potatoes
first
and
bunch
that's
that
it?
I did was just baked potatoes.
It's just your ancestor diet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my Irish heritage diet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like would take a bunch of potatoes, put them on a tray, and bake them for like an hour, and then just eat them.
with nothing on them.
With nothing on them.
Wow.
The second day, it was getting all ready to be like, oh. So I put a
Gotta
little
do
bit.
something
I put a
else.
little bit of vinegar on it,
Oh, that's not bad.
which was like,
Wow.
I think that's fairly like
Sour
within the
potatoes.
bounds. It's not salt. It's just like
No, you're not allowed to put salt. Okay, probably not
no
allowed to
salt.
put sugar on them either. So I
Literally nothing.
No butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Just potatoes.
The vinegar's okay.
Nasty.
Can you spit
well,
on
I
them?
don't know. I needed something because I was like, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, this sucks.
Need a little spice. Just fucking rub them in your armpits.
a little bit of vinegar for a little bit of tang.
go.
Yeah, a
It's like-
lot of salt there.
Get,
Yeah.
get your girlfriend to spit on them and then eat them.
Hey, there you go. Little outside flavor.
Alternatively, you could like cook them with seasonings and stuff, and then let Leela lick all the flavor off, and then just
Yeah.
eat the potato.
Oh
It's just
yeah.
this
So you can
flavor
smell
seeped
it.
in somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can smell
Probably
it as
tastes more
it's
like
cooking.
dog
Wow,
than
this is going to
anything.
taste great, and then it doesn't. Just tastes like a dog's butthole.
So you've been mashing them and all, like
No, not
No?
really. Just been cutting them up, and then the other day I did
probably
them
make oven
in
fries.
in the air fryer. Which
Yeah,
Air fryer where
There
it's
you go.
at.
There you go.
yeah,
Air
air
fryer
fryer was
yeah, 'cause
pretty
there's no
good.
grease in an air fryer, right? You're not.
No.
Like, yeah.
You just throw them in there; they crisp up.
Sweet
That's pretty good. I think like the texture thing. I was getting a little sick of eating just like
baked
baked
potatoes.
potato
no
with the skin on, and I was just
shit.
like, man, this is gonna make me fucking barf.
Isn't the
It's gonna
skin where all the
suck.
nutrients are?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I was
Is
eating
it?
them.
Oh, okay. I
don't
do
know.
like potato skins with like cheese and bacon
Tater
and
skins.
stuff.
Yeah,
on
let's talk about
But
more
what about-
food that Dan
it.
can't
What
eat.
about? What
Oh
was I
man,
just thinking of?
you know what I was thinking about on the way here? How great
Tacos?
donairs are.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
those are
I-
good.
I know
I'm a
you guys
frequenter.
fucking love your donairs. Eh? I mean, I like them every now and then, but I don't know, man.
I love a donair. Canadian
I mean, I
style.
do like
So
like a
good.
donair every now and then, but
They're especially good when you're wasted.
well, yeah, that's true. Maybe I don't drink enough.
There you go.
Maybe I
Said
haven't been
no
drunk
one
enough
at
these days.
Stryker
That's why I
ever.
haven't been eating as many donairs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So far, I fucked up. I didn't weigh myself beforehand.
You fool.
I could have had like
You gotta
some
start
sort
again.
of transformation here.
I'm
but-
fatter.
No shit. I ate too many fucking potatoes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm in my bulking phase. Been going to the gym quite a bit.
Permabulk?
and, yeah, the scale is not moving.
No, is it turning from like jiggly stuff to like the hard
dude. You're
flexy
doing a
stuff
full
or what?
recomp.
I'm doing a full body recomp.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
My liver is getting nice and hard.
Nice. Nice.
I saw a thing the other day. That was like a picture of a fucked up liver from drinking. They're like, it's fucked.
What do it look like?
It just looked all like scaly
Gross.
and like,
Like snake skin?
blistery or something.
Ooh, gross. It's
Like,
those
it had
pictures.
been in a broiler or something like that.
Oh, gross. Like those pictures you used to see of like people who smoke lungs and then people who don't smoke lungs. It's like pretty disgusting.
What about people who vape?
Oh,
I'm sure they don't look as bad as somebody who smokes. That's for sure.
Is there any
They're
science
nice
on that?
and lubed up. Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation out there about vaping and stuff, but it's just like it doesn't take a scientist to realize that
scientician.
there's exactly. There's no combustion going on. It's the same as a fucking humidifier, basically, just with propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin in it.
That doesn't sound like a
You know?
humidifier.
It's basically a hot shower.
H2O.
Yeah. There's no
There's the
combustion. There's no smoke. The just me going up and downstairs compared to when I was going up and downstairs smoking is like a night and day.
Oh yeah.
I
There
mean,
you go. So keep on
I'm
vaping.
sure it's not great for you to be sucking nicotine into your body all the time, but I mean, like, the worst part about nicotine is you just get hopelessly addicted to it, right? Which
That sounds pretty terrible.
you know, then you got to spend your money on it for the rest of your life.
as
But
someone
you know,
who's
we
not,
all have our vices, as Kickaxe
I'm
said.
currently proving that I have no vices by eating only potatoes for 5 days.
You're not drinking any beer.
no
either,
beer.
eh?
Whoa.
Just
man,
water and
that's gotta
potatoes
be the worst
for
part.
5 days.
Like if
Nice.
if I
Yeah.
was doing just potatoes, but I could still have beer, I think I could make through it. Make it through a little easier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 5 days.
No food November.
Yeah, dude.
Dead
Go
by
the
the
whole
end.
month.
Dead by December. Fuck abs by April. We're doing dead by December.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to have for my like first meal. That's not
Beer.
potatoes though.
That you're immediately
Oh,
going to
beer,
throw
yeah.
up
I'm
after your
gonna
body's
assume-
like used to it.
Good.
That's
Dude, I
my
haven't
guess.
been eating a lot, and I feel fine. So I
Nice.
don't know.
You're running off the storage there.
I'm pure potato mode.
Damn, dude.
Not going full potato.
Potatoes.
I remember my mom used to keep the water from boiling potatoes because she'd use it in like other cooking.
Yep.
And I thought it was, she also used to make all kinds of her own juice, right? So she told me one day, she's like, oh yeah, there's some like fresh pineapple or some kind of great juice in the fridge. Just you can go have some of that. And I was like, oh sweet. So I went and I grabbed the first fucking juice I found, took a big gulp right out of the jug.
Pete, that was my breast milk.
Salty ass fucking potato water. It tasted so bad I almost barfed, man.
Nasty.
So that's my experience with potato water. And then, you know, some people have wiener water. What is it?
Wiener water.
Wiener water soup. You ever heard of that?
Right
No.
back to dicks.
I heard about
hot dogs, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about this on the radio the other day, man. Is they were talking about different kinds of soups, and this one guy come in, he's like, "Yeah, my family was really poor. We used to boil wieners, and then we'd keep the water and use it as soup the next day. Wiener water soup." And he was like super excited about it.
Super.
And then the host is like laughing the whole time. He's like, "I'm never gonna get that word out of my brain. Wiener water soup."
I thought this
Fuck,
was a
it's
setup
funny.
for a joke.
Yeah.
No, it's just wiener water
Okay.
soup. Sounds a funny sounding food, man.
Wiener water soup, new song demo.
Wiener water soup. Yeah.
That'll be our first
Well,
single
Pete-
off our new album.
Pete sent me like a bunch of
New demos,
his demos, and the
They have
names
a
are like
stupid name.
ridiculous. I mean, mine are pretty dumb, but
What was
Pete's
it
are
again?
like, whoa.
What were they? I can't even remember what I
What
called
was
them.
something about crotch.
Crotch dumpster, I think,
Yeah,
was one of
crotch
them.
dumpster.
Nice.
The shitter splitter was another one.
Yeah.
Nuno butt in court, I think, was another one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the fourth one was. Something just equally retarded.
Frigged up. Uh-oh.
Yes, dumb, equally dumb.
Still works.
Trying
break this
to
crap
drop
mic
them
cable.
hard R's these days, you know.
Yeah, you want to stay clear of those as
Whoa.
much as you can.
So one fun thing we could talk about is we are doing a new album for people
Well,
out
we
there.
got to announce. We have to like announce it though.
Oh,
we
okay,
haven't
yeah.
I
actually
think we have to
announced
do
it.
like a big like a reveal.
An announcement
Campaign.
of an announcement.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We gotta
so
get marketing visuals going and everything.
Yeah,
man.
Big
Fuck.
things coming soon.
We can't just slow roll it out. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Didn't you hear on our podcast? What the fuck? You guys got a new album out? Yeah. What? You don't watch our podcast? If you did, you'd know.
All 10
Idiot.
people out there be like, oh, wow, new music.
I mean,
We
we've
do.
mentioned it before on the podcast that we were writing it.
yeah,
We've been talking about writing a new album for like the last 3 years.
I did like an announcement video.
oh, yeah,
Don't
it
you
was
guys remember my announcement video?
No.
I did there. Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah. Yeah. We told everybody we were gonna have a Patreon.
I was like, we're gonna do it. We're doing it.
can we tell anybody who we're recording with yet? Maybe we shouldn't yet. Hey,
We paid their deposit.
Not yet.
Let's
I don't
wait
think
for the
so. I
big
think we
reveal.
should-
But
yeah.
we've got somebody significant
It's
in the
gonna-
books.
It's
to
gonna
do this
be
new album with us.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's going to slap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Schlap and schlam.
Yeah, dude.
It's going
More
to
slamming than slapping.
How do people do this without drinking?
The
Yeah,
podcast
right?
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just was
my
at the
brain-
gym, and then
yeah.
I got my flu shot.
What are you
so
talking about, man?
I'm
I got a
extra sleepy.
Dude, what
Full
fucking
cup on
Kool-Aid are you
151
sipping?
proof
Get
right
a
here.
flu shot, dude?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I heard on
you got
CBC.
fully zucked.
Yeah, I heard on CBC earlier this week, or I guess it was last week, that they were saying like last year the flu numbers at this time there was only like 7 people in Alberta with the flu.
Yeah, because
And
everybody
then
was
this-
super careful.
Yeah, but this year there's like well over 1,000 at
Yeah.
the same time. I was like, I
Bunch
should
of
get a flu
kids
shot.
getting sick now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Idiots, grow up.
Flu numbers.
I'm more
Hmm.
empathetic than that.
Oh
I
shit!
promise.
Let's talk about fucking Ukraine. You see that shit?
Oh, God.
So,
dude.
I-
Bombs dropping?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
What?
so yeah. At first, they were like a Russian missile hit Poland, and it turns out it was a Ukrainian defense
missile, yeah.
that just like
Yeah.
Oops.
missed its target. I guess.
Yeah.
And smoked.
But they're
some
still
fucking-
saying that it's Russia's fault because they're attacking Ukraine.
That's a stretch.
well, but it's
It's like Russia didn't.
Would they be
send a
launching that
missile.
though?
Would
if
that be like-
Russia wasn't attacking?
I
Okay.
mean, I don't know.
Check out this scenario. You're
Let's
at the
get
bar.
NATO in
You're
there.
at the bar with your girlfriend. There's some asshole. He's trying to fight you. Okay.
And then
So
he punches your
goes,
girlfriend.
No, he goes to hit you. You deflect his punch, and it hits your girlfriend right in the face. Whose fault is it? Who's getting in trouble?
Hers for
it?
standing in the way.
Who's getting in trouble? You or the guy?
Can't set him up like that.
Wow,
yeah.
what a perfect analogy for
I don't-
that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pete.
You're welcome.
Poland shouldn't have been there.
Yeah. Why was Poland at the bar? That's the real
Yeah,
question.
exactly.
Yeah, fair enough. They were, but maybe they were just like outside hanging out.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But
It
it's
is fucked
the whole
sucks.
thing. It's like, man, just whatever they can do to just avoid some sort of world war type shit.
Hey, man.
Come on, let's fucking
Maybe
chill.
the bombs can like disassemble some of the roads in Poland
No,
so they can be rebuilt.
Yes.
yeah. Let's blow up a little bit without anybody getting hurt. So then
Yeah.
Russia has to pay to fix
Repave
Poland's
the roads.
and then we won't break tour bus beds anymore.
Dude, that was wavy.
Didn't Trump
That's
just
crazy.
announced that he's running? Eh?
Yeah. World event podcast today.
Yeah, I think
that
he's
guy
gonna.
can run.
Yeah, I think he's gonna fucking
More
win.
like
Not
I think he's gonna
literally,
win.
yeah.
Because I think there's a big percentage of people who just think it's funny.
Yeah,
Because it's like,
entertainment.
you know,
Oh God, man! It's I mean we're gonna have to sit through another 4 years of nothing
Oh,
on
yeah,
the news,
dude.
but
Oh,
this
yeah.
is what Trump said
It's
yesterday.
perfect time to
That
just
was the
never
worst
watch
part
the
of it
news.
for me. Is like whether I support any of the shit he says or not, or whether I'm left or I'm right or in the middle or whatever. Who the
It's
fuck
okay.
cares?
We know you support
It was
him.
just, it was just every fucking day. It was just like, oh, what did he say now? Oh, what did he do now? And that's all you fucking heard about. And I was just so
I mean, to be
tired
fair,
of
a
hearing
lot of it was
That's all you heard the whole
ridiculous
day.
enough
Yeah,
to
it
like
was.
actually be news.
Yeah, it was
for like
crazy.
a world leader to say that kind
Yeah,
of
it
shit
was wild.
all the time.
That was
It's like, I
wild,
get
man.
it, but also could we
It's
not
like, I
have
just wanted to hear
let
something
him be
about
the full
something
4
else.
years?
Fuck, it's been pretty peaceful ever since they got him the fuck out of there.
Biden's so boring, man.
I've also haven't been watching a lot of news. Yeah, I don't read anything
not
about
that
Biden.
not that that's the quality you're looking for out of your fucking president. Is like, is it entertaining enough?
I don't know. I'm really enjoying the dark branded memes these days.
The Warhammer fucking
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch
Biden.
of them where it's like Joe Biden and he's like in a Warhammer suit and he's like, what was it? He's like 50 jillion billion. It's like-
It's just like you take all these like funny ass quotes that Biden did and then like put them in a.
I mean,
So-
Trump is funny in his own like weird way, but Biden is equally funny in like an old grandpa that can't remember anything kind of way, or he's just like
I like the kind of world leader
losing
that
his
I don't
brain.
have to pay any attention to because he's just not exciting. Because
He's just doing his
I'm just
fucking
really
job and
tired
not
of
doing dumb
even
shit.
thinking about politics at all. I'm just so sick of it.
You
It's
know-
not my job. You know what I mean? I don't have anything to say about it. I did take poli sci actually in university, but I didn't take it enough to be an expert. So
you know who's
who
a
cares what I
world-
think?
You know who's a world leader I would like to pay more attention to?
Who?
I think it's a Finnish prime minister. She's like a young woman. She's hot, sweet, cool story.
You
huh?
chauvinistic pig.
Is she hot?
You piece of shit. Isn't she the one who was dancing
or
in a
something?
video
Yeah, yeah.
and then like people made fun of her?
Oh yeah, I heard something.
and then people on the internet were like,
Then she got
like,
big
"Oh,
sad.
she's
no,
finished."
No, everybody got on and was like, we're dancing just like her. It's totally cool that she's dancing.
Yeah,
Alright.
something like
what
that.
the fuck? She can't dance? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. You're a politician, you're not allowed to
Let
dance.
her dance.
Trump can grab pussies and she's not allowed to dance.
Right?
Double standard.
Well, it's like you can't just not get roasted for it. I guess though, you should be able to roast for that though.
You should be able to roast-
It's like if your dancing
yeah.
is dumb, you're gonna get
Didn't
roasted.
wasn't it the
You're able to roast anybody as long as you're not.
I think there was a like a female British prime minister semi recently, and she did like a weird dance on stage or something, and that's been like a Reddit meme forever. and it's like a weird,
It was when she came
yeah.
out. When she came out, she was kind of like,
White people what up, Britain? What up, Britain?
old British
up,
royalty.
Britain?
Yeah, suck my ass, Britain.
Holy hell.
I
Yo,
guess-
yeah. Well, I just know I wouldn't want to be a leader of a fucking country, man. Kidding me?
Yeah,
Jesus.
we get instantly canceled. They'd be like, "Oh, let's go through his
let's go
group
through
chats.
one pod.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, no,
Call up
politics,
Zuck.
dude. I wouldn't want to touch that shit with 10-foot fucking pole, man. Jesus.
Well, I mean,
Like, here, you got to
like-
make a whole country of people work smoothly. I'm like, I can barely make enough money to pay my rent, dude. What are you talking
I could
about?
do it. I could do it. Get me in there, man. Get me in there. I got big ideas, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got ideas too, but I think most of the
I
world
just do
wouldn't
the
like it.
I just do the obvious ones that will work. It's like, oh, people need like childcare. Okay, let's just do that.
Let's just kill
Yeah.
all the children.
Oh,
Problem solved.
Got it.
You know,
Hey,
Halliburton,
in other
Halliburton
news,
needs
though-
$500 million to build giant machine guns. Yeah, obviously.
Okay, that reminds me though, in other news, all over the world, this has nothing to do with where you live or anything like that. Sperm counts of males have dropped 50% in the last 5 decades. Isn't that crazy?
I was gonna say.
Wow.
I think it's. I was gonna say
Wow.
something that would get us to like demonetized on YouTube, so I won't say it.
Whoa.
Is it some?
Stop the jab, bro.
Some Alex Jones shit.
Alex Jones
Yeah.
type shit. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a mix of a lot of things.
Oh, it's probably all kinds of shit. A lot of the people figured it has a lot to do with our environment and like chemicals.
Sure. Too many
that
motherfucking people
aren't-
anyways.
Yeah, they're not eating enough potatoes.
Yeah.
It's 8 billion people
Only?
on the earth as of what was that this morning, yesterday, some shit like that.
Yeah.
8 million, we did
Yeah,
it.
but isn't that like it's
Billion?
like peaking because
Billion.
birth
Billion.
rates are way down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, birth rates are down in like
Developed countries.
like in that book that we were listening to,
Oh,
where
yes.
they talk about the birth rate, and they're like the more the standard of the upbringing of a child, like the higher the standard gets, the more expensive it gets, and the less likely people in those cultures are going to have children because it's
Yeah.
so expensive.
It's also like if there's a threat of death in your
Sure.
day-to-day life, you're more likely to want to get your genes out into the gene pool before you get bombed.
I don't think anybody's thinking like that.
No, it's a real
No, but
thing.
that's the thing. Like,
Yeah, if you're like
farmers
if you
would
live-
have.
if
like,
you live
30
in a
kids.
country where there's constantly war, there's constantly the threat of death, sickness, whatever.
Threat of death gives me
People are-
boners.
The data just shows.
See,
that-
that's what I'm talking about right there.
yeah,
That's the shit.
The data just shows that there's more. You're gonna have more children, and you're gonna have them sooner in your life. And it could be a subconscious things like, well, I might die, so I need to have kids sooner. Whereas in countries like like America, US, or like where
America or the U.S.
or I mean America, Canada, whatever. A lot of more developed countries, we don't really have that pressure. We're like, like I'm not gonna.
U.S. a developed country at this point?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
you know what I mean, though, right? Like,
Not
in that
Mississippi.
book,
yeah, there's no rush. I mean, like I'm gonna be alive till I'm 30. I can have kids when I'm 30. Fuck it, I can have kids when I'm 40. Whatever.
in that book they say it's because there's added value to having kids in certain cultures where it's like you can send your kid to work.
Yeah.
So it was like way back,
That's
people
the
would
value.
have more kids because they would like basically just send their kid off earlier to work.
Yeah.
Or they were on the farm.
Yeah, on
and
the
so it'd be
farm,
like,
exactly.
that's more hands.
So we should what
farm
we
hands.
should do if we want more children is get rid of all anti-child labor laws, just so that they can go back
Oh,
to
yeah.
work and make the family some
'Cause then,
cash.
yeah,
No,
then
it's
you
still
can
too
get
expensive
back
to
to-
have kids, though.
Yeah.
Or to have like 30 kids.
We
no,
need
they'd
to
be all working.
decrease the standard. Okay, they don't get any education. They just go work.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight from the womb to the factory.
Let's just make everybody grow up dumb.
Dude, I was listening to a podcast and the guy was saying
What
that
could go wrong?
he thinks
Idiocracy.
one of the next big things is people selling like their own energy back to the grid, like en masse. So it'd be like you get yourself a fucking big array of solar panels,
sure.
and then you just sell them back to like the government. You sell the energy back
Yeah,
to the
how
government.
long would that take to offset the cost of buying those damn things? Though?
Apparently,
They're
it's not
cheap.
much. Apparently, it's like now because there's a lot of like rebates and stuff like that.
That reminds me, I
Germany's
had
doing
an idea a long time ago. It was like when everybody's, it was quite a while ago, but everybody was, talking about, how we're going to have to find other renewable energy sources and stuff. And I had this idea. It was like, they should just build all these fucking factories, fill them with goddamn exercise bikes. And so, you know how you do an exercise bike, it turns on a light bulb. You've ever seen that at the fucking science center and shit, right?
Yep.
So you got these factories just full
Of kids.
Goddamn. Yeah.
Solve the obesity
And there were
epidemic
people
at
behind
the same
us,
time.
people behind them with whips and shit, No, but you go to work, you put in an 8-hour shift or however long a shift or whatever you're doing or however it works, and you sit there on this fucking exercise bike, and you pedal and you pedal and you pedal, and it creates energy. There's thousands of people doing this. It creates all these jobs for people. You can phase out oil and gas if you want or whatever the hell you need to do. And everybody's got a job. You go, everybody gets exercise. Everybody's fucking healthy, man. And you're powering the grid, and that's all you got to do is you go to work.
There
You
you
fucking
go.
sit on an exercise bike.
8
knew
hours of
that's-
exercise bike would
Yeah.
be fucking brutal.
Well, maybe not 8. So whatever,
Yeah.
But
Who knew that such a complex problem could have such a simple solution?
Just
kids on
it
bikes.
seems like a no-brainer.
Kids are fat,
Fuck
so
yeah.
there you go. Bikes,
Put 'em
now
on
they're
them
not fat.
bike.
There you go.
All they get is
Kids
potatoes.
could work, sure. Why not, man? The kids need exercise. Fuck yeah.
There you go.
That definitely didn't do any generational damage. A couple.
I
Think of all
got
the other shit, dude. You could sit there and fuck around on your phone as much as you wanted at work. You could just be pedaling away, fucking swiping Tinder, like you'd do anything. It'd be great.
So Pete, back when you were
I think it's a
saying,
good idea.
you're like,
do it.
oh,
That's what
I
I'd do
don't
if I
know
was
if I could
president."
run a country. You definitely can't now. 'Cause you're
If I did,
child labor.
no, I don't think it'd be child labor. I think it'd just be part of their school regime. They could contribute while they're
Regime?
learning.
That could
At
be
school.
one of the
Not a
periods
word
at
you
school.
normally associate with
School
school
regime.
Oh,
Whatever.
we're starting
Yeah.
to get to the
They're
thick of it here.
learning. They're learning. They could be going to school and they could have exercise bikes at school. That could be PE class, dude. And it could be powering the grid.
Yeah,
You
instead of
don't even
sitting
have to pay them.
instead of
Win-win.
sitting at desks, they could just be sitting at an exercise bike,
Exactly.
cycling continually,
Everybody's
and learning.
in great shape.
Yeah,
We're powering the grid.
or they could get the arm cycle thing like this.
Hell yeah. Any kind of, because, you just take any kind of kinetic energy and throw it back into the grid.
There you go.
Yeah. Fucking right. Let's do it.
I'm the only thing I can think of with
Solving
that
all
is
the
like
world's
I bet
problems.
you
Right here.
the amount of energy made by something like that is like so small.
True,
that
but
it's
you've heard of a step up, like in a vehicle where you take a small amount of power and you need to instantly convert it to a large amount of power, like a step up that you could have. So it's like you're taking this stuff and then you run it through a step up, bang, and all of a sudden it goes from like 2 watts to fucking 2,000.
I can honestly say I don't understand how that would work, but I don't know.
Well, I'm not an engineer either. But
Imagine
I'm
it with
sure.
kids.
Yeah.
So
That
it's like
works.
Sure, if
you
it was
add-
this easy.
As soon as they grow up into an
Yeah.
adult, they step up into the. They can have more.
The electricity's in the children.
Yeah.
You got to ring the children out.
Yeah.
harvest
The
the
electrodes in their
Electricity is
brain.
in those kids, the fucking kids.
We're all just electric meat, right? That's all we are.
Basically.
We can harvest the
Infinite.
electricity and the adrenochrome.
Electric meat with fucking.
Finally, yeah, we could
calcium
terrify them with the thought that they'll be there forever and harvest the adrenochrome right out
Bro.
of them.
Oh shit!
Everyone wins. 'Cause we can stay young forever.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
if it was as easy as I think it is, it probably already would have been done. So
Fuck, man, my posture is so bad.
it was pretty bad.
I've been like, I was like, I looked in the mirror earlier and was just like, do I have a hunchback? I've just been like sitting at the computer for so long. I'm just like,
Yeah, that doesn't help.
like this.
Bro,
is
you'd be
all I do.
meditating.
I need to like,
imitating.
what's the best way to fix that? Like, just
Nonstop back day every day.
just be conscious of it at all times.
Basically, just put a mirror somewhere where you can like see your reflection and see how much you're slouching.
just
need to-
juice hard and then
Yeah.
only do back day, and then you just like slowly become.
It just pulls your
Wait,
body
yeah.
back, and then I'm like, what's the reverse? Is there anybody out there who's like a reverse, like
A hunch
Their
chest.
posture is always
hunch
back.
chest?
Every girl's a hunch chest, dude.
every girl?
Well,
Not every girl.
Not every girl. Am I gonna get in trouble for that? Pete said girls are hunch chests.
Pete, of all the shit you said today, that's probably not the worst.
I got it, but that'll be
I
the
didn't
title.
say any bad
Hunch
shit. What are you
chest.
talking about? A hunch chest.
The fucking hunch chest.
The hunch chest of no.
I need a
No,
lunch
you're-
chest.
Yeah. You
Eat some sandwiches or something.
Are you hungry or something? You eat today?
I just did, yeah.
Oh.
I just fueled my body after
What'd
the
you eat?
game. Well, I had a protein shake, and then
Yeah.
I also had fish, quinoa, and asparagus.
Oh, shit.
I'm,
Jeez,
on, I'm on
your
the
piss
health.
is gonna
healthy
smell
shit.
terrible.
Yeah,
The healthy
yeah.
boy.
But I went for tacos on Monday at El Mariachi, which is like a taco restaurant on 124th Street or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, you have really good salsa. Like, can I buy some? They're like, yeah, we have a shit ton of it. You want like 1 liter or 2
Does it
liter?
get in, like,
And
a
I was
Ziploc
holy
bag?
shit.
That's
like
not
a
a
Ziploc
shit
bag.
ton. A
Yeah.
liter is way different measurement than a shit ton.
Yeah, but anyways, I didn't buy a liter, but I did buy, I think I got half a liter.
I
But
bought
there's,
4.
there's so much of it, but that salsa is so goddamn good.
Why don't
It's
you
like,
just get a liter of it? That's not that much.
yeah, I know. Well, I mean, like a Frank's Red Hot sauce or something. I think the bottle that I buy from Costco is like 750 milliliters.
big
That
bottles.
lasts me like, I don't know, most of a year. And I was like,
Is it spicy salsa?
oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
East is spicy, but I just throw it on there. And it's so good.
Yeah, dude.
Then I'll get my whole face sweats.
Yeah.
Probably why your butthole is so screwed up, dude.
Could be a correlation. Yeah.
There's probably a whole bunch of reasons why it's fucked up.
Damn. This is we're on a different wavelength today,
Yeah,
aren't we?
everybody's all hopped up on potatoes.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on here?
Need to be hopped up on hops and barley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the beers different.
Should we get some vodka for Dan?
I'm telling you, I'm not
With
doing it.
potatoes.
I'm sticking to it 5 days. It's amazing the societal pressure.
Vodka
Pressures.
is made out of
Potato.
potatoes.
Yeah.
though. You can
Yeah.
get potato
but I'm not-
vodka.
It's potatoes.
That's outside of the realm of. It's
Is it
only
though?
potatoes.
It's distilled potatoes.
Yeah.
It's literally
but
just
it's
a potato.
turned into something else. There's no alcohol in potatoes.
Okay, but baking a potato
Yeah, but there's
turns
also
it
no
into something
alcohol
else.
in a lot of other things until you ferment it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm eating potatoes, not derivatives of potatoes.
Okay.
God's trying to bring me down, man.
Okay.
If you could eat a cow or a pig that was only fed potatoes,
No.
What if you could eat a fermented
How hard is this?
cow and
Only
it got you drunk?
potatoes.
eat the dirt that was on the potato.
This? Bro.
All I know is I'm gonna really enjoy those chicken wings later.
Bro.
You
No
got
chicken
wings.
wings.
I'm just gonna send you picture after
No,
picture
no,
after
no,
picture.
No.
What a guy.
Bro.
Nice to have such supportive friends.
I'm keeping him in the loop,
Dude, it's
making sure he
crazy.
doesn't feel
Everybody's
left
just like,
out.
oh, you want this now? So I feel like someone who's quit drinking.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, that sucked.
Want to go for a beer?
You're basically Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are the band.
Yeah,
Trying
we're
to get
you.
me to eat fucking vodka.
I never told Corey he had to drink or anything like that. I was like, man, your choices are your choices. If you want to drink, you can drink. If you don't want to drink, you don't fucking drink. I didn't care.
Fair
Do
enough.
what you want, man. Yeah. Dude, live
You
your
chugging
life.
in my face.
You chug it high, motherfucker.
Corey, I can't finish this beer. Help!
Oh god.
Oh man. Oh, we got tagged in a. It's like nail polish, but it does the Coors Light like blue, like it's heat sensitive. Like,
shit.
dude, so funny.
We got tagged in it. What do you,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like
Just we got on our
Randomly?
Instagram. Someone
because we were
watched the
talking about it?
podcast.
Oh shit!
The beer technology,
they
bro.
are.
Beer technology in
I don't
fingernails
want to
now?
dox anybody.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. So you could. I mean, how funny would that be to paint your entire car? Or something like that. Like just paint what? Dude, you should paint your fucking guitar.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that'd be
So
sick.
it
That'd
changes
be sweet.
colors. Like
It's
real
just,
time.
you should
awesome,
just get
actually.
the Coors Light fucking mountain.
The mountains,
painted on
yeah.
your guitar. Fuck, man. And then that part of it is that paint. That would be
Yeah.
so
Ooh, that
sick.
would
That
be
would be
cool.
sick. Okay,
Yeah.
Coors Light, if you're listening.
collab.
Yeah,
Collab
collab.
here.
Give me your paint.
Jackson guitar collab.
Yeah.
The artwork will be seen by potentially hundreds of people.
Literally hundreds of bar goers.
Not all at once.
Barflies. Hey, man, the barflies
All
are
Spread
across-
out over several
all
years.
across most of Europe and North America.
barflies spend a lot of money on booze.
It's true.
It's good advertising.
It's true.
Just think, Coors Light could buy me a custom Jackson. and
Just
then
think.
I'd play that all the time.
Just think you'll have a guitar
Yeah.
that finally matches half your wardrobe.
Exactly.
Well, you got beer advertisement shirts on?
I mean, not right now.
Me neither.
Actually, I have
you do.
the opposite.
Dare.
See change.
Easy there,
Oh,
Buster.
dare to keep kids off drugs? Wow,
No drugs.
Damn. Nice.
How old is that shirt?
I got in elementary school, grade 3.
And they give
Oh,
you what, like an
shit.
XL?
I guess so.
Must have been massive.
That was back in the 90s, right? So huge shirts were
oversized
cool.
shirts.
Oh, shit.
So I took Dare twice because I was always in split classes because I had like a smaller school.
It's an actual class.
Smaller brain.
Yeah, we had smaller brains. brains. So I took
technically, I
it like because they give it to the grade 4s or 3s. I don't fucking know. So in 1 year I was in the lower grade, but since it was a 3-4 split,
Then
I
they
took
held
it.
you back.
Then they held me back, and then I did it again. So
Yeah,
I
okay.
have 2 Dare shirts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Failed Dare. Had to do it again. Roasted.
You don't get the shirt until you get all the questions right. But I want the shirt.
I remember
It's
one
going to
time.
be cool in 15 years.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, they brought brought this big, huge like seminar about drugs for everybody to look at. And they took each class separately, and you went into this room, and they had like samples of because they wanted you to know what they all looked like. So they had samples all on this board of like a little container full of like magic mushrooms or whatever. And like, you know, things. This is what joints look like. This is what marijuana looks like. This and what all the different things would look like, right? Little squares,
Wait,
acid,
they
and
bring
everything.
actual drugs into the school?
I don't know, but I think what was going on
everything's
was
missing.
some of them were real and some of them weren't. Is what I'm thinking. Like
Oh, so you had to try them all and figure out which was
no,
the
they
real
were
one?
just display, right?
And then you get the shirt.
So, but the funny thing about this was that they went back to clean up at the end of my class, and somebody had taken the magic mushrooms thing off the board. And
No
they were,
shit.
Yeah, there was this big thing where like, who took the fucking mushrooms out of there? And
Nobody leaves.
Even the cops were like trying to investigate who took the magic mushrooms. That's why we thought that they were probably real because somebody took them, and they were actually pissed about it. Because if they weren't real, they would have been like, fucking idiots. They weren't even real.
Dude,
That's
what were
fake.
these people expecting? Like kids are, especially in
I know.
elementary school, they're like the shittiest point of their lives.
Well, this is
they're
high
like,
school, but, yeah.
oh, sorry,
Well,
high school.
grade
That-
eight.
even worse.
This is like grade
There's no consequences, no real world consequences yet. You're
Unless you
just
kill
young
somebody.
enough. It's fine. Even then, there seems to be like, if you're 13, it's cool, but like,
That's the best time to start murdering.
You want to kill somebody?
Self-defense.
Do it before you're an adult.
basically, but like, what are they expecting bringing drugs into a school? They're like, oh no, I
I
went
know.
missing again.
Especially in like small town
Yeah, right.
mountain BC. Like, get out of here.
Bunch of surfboard fucking or snowboarders.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, we never see these city drugs. This is fun.
It was interesting. I remember but I remember them telling us too, like, all of these drugs will make you addicted to them. You will lose all your money, become addicted, and overdose and die.
You
Even
smoke
marijuana? Yes, even marijuana. And I was like, wow.
You smoke one marijuana, you'll be addicted forever to
Yeah.
heroin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Alcohol's
total lies.
fine,
It was
though.
all lies. So we're asking them
Yeah, go
questions
ahead
like,
and
what's
drink,
the
though.
difference between all these drugs? Like, what's this one different? Why is this one different from that one? Why are there so many different kinds? If they're all the same, then like, what's the big deal? And they'd be like, oh no, every one of them. If you do them, you'll get addicted, and the life will be destroyed.
This one makes you think you can fly, and then you'll jump off a building. Oh no!
Yeah, we heard that. Yeah, that was one of them. But they also did this other cool thing at the high school. I think it was like the next year. They brought in these things that they're beer goggles. Did you guys have these?
No,
It
I
was
mean, I
so
saw a
fucking
Simpsons
cool.
episode
and it
where
was
the
supposed to
Bart
teach
remember
you
that.
about like the dangers of driving drunk or being
Okay.
drunk and stuff, right? And you put on these goggles, and they were engineered to give you like drunk vision, and they had 3 different levels. So one was like just barely at the limit, where you can't drive, right? And the next one was like well over the limit, and then the third one was like fucking obliterated, right?
Like John Bonham,
So we
Jimi
had
Hendrix.
so much
like-
fun. We had these tasks that you had to do. You had to put on these beer goggles, and you had to take a bouncy ball, or like a baseball or something like that, or tennis ball, and you had to bounce it while walking along a straight line. You put on the first ones, and you could kind of do it. You might fumble a bit. And it wasn't so bad. You put on the second one, and it was like, oh fuck, I can't even see the line, man. This is hilarious, right? But then you put on the third ones, man, you can't even fucking walk. Everybody was just like falling down. They had to have like a handler beside you because
Wow.
you'd fall on your face
And then they put you behind the wheel of a car with those.
Dude, it's like, have you guys seen that?
But it was hilarious,
they
man.
They play soccer with binoculars on.
Yeah.
It's so
That'd be
fucking
fun.
funny.
But I just thought like it'd be like, dude, this is the future of fucking high school parties, man. This is like everybody
Yeah.
just hangs out with these fucking goggles on, and like an hour passes by, you
lot
put on the next
cheaper.
one,
You
you
don't
know,
need to get
put on the
drunk.
next one.
Didn't the Mythbusters do
But you
a
don't feel
thing?
sick. You're
They-
like wasted, and you don't feel sick.
Yeah, didn't they do a test where they like rented like a closed course and then we're comparing what's more dangerous, driving drunk versus driving while tired?
No, apparently it's supposed to be just as
I
bad.
think it was tired, but
Oh, really?
up until a certain point, obviously, once you're
how drunk
blacking
and how
out.
tired.
Yeah. I think they went like a full day without sleep, and then like they did the course normally, and then they did the course without sleep, and then I think they did the course again like while drunk.
So
Something.
basically, to make sure, you should, if you're either drunk or tired, like if you're drunk, you should probably also get tired, and then if you're tired, you should probably also get drunk before driving, just so you make sure you know which one. You're like kind of even
It's
even
like
it
that.
out, right?
Yeah, it's like that new
that's what you're
trend.
saying.
It's like someone's like, here's 2 things. Take it or double it and give it to someone else.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, is that same concept? Whatever that is called.
I like those ones because then
Those
it's
are
like I felt like the one that I watched was like kind of greasy because it was like there's no way to sugarcoat this. They asked like all white people, and then the first black guy they talked to, he was like, "I'll take the money." I was like,
Makes it feel
He
a bit
planned it
funny.
his way.
Well, I was just like, was this real?
I don't think any of those are real. There's
like,
no way. We've grown up with too much like prank YouTube shit at this point. Nothing is real you see on the internet.
To be fair, like the money was getting to the point where it was like $300 or $400, and I was like, of course this guy's gonna take it. They're like, let's go ask that guy. I bet he takes it. Like, you pieces of shit. Like everybody would have taken that money.
Yeah.
yeah.
You want
Oh,
$500? Yes. Thank you.
Shit.
It's a psyop, man. Fucking psyop on Instagram Reels.
Fucking Instagram. It's owned by the Zuck, dude.
Yeah, it is now.
Lizard person.
And now Twitter's owned by fucking Muskie Boy.
Yeah, that's a dumpster fire, huh?
Give a fuck about Twitter, man.
Yeah, I never really got into
Means to
Twitter.
anybody. I'm not big into Twitter either.
It's
The
all for
only
politicians and arguing.
Yeah, the only reason I ever got a Twitter was because when I moved to Japan, my agent told me in Japan Twitter is big. You need to have a Twitter if you're going to be doing any entertainment work. And so I was like, okay, so I made a Twitter and I fucking worked on it, and I got up to like 1,000 some followers or something. And now I still have it, but I never look at it. And if I tweet anything, it's probably in Japanese. It's like I tweet the same shit I tweet over here. But then I'll like Striker shit when we're on tour. I'll go tweet a Japanese version of it or something, right? Because you know,
Speaking of the Striker Twitter, how often do we update that? Is
Almost
that something?
never.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
think
on
I've
tour-
been on there once.
on tour, I will, like when we're on tour and I'm
Yeah.
doing social posts and stuff like that, I'll do all 3. Like I'll do
Oh, wow.
Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter
That is
most of the time.
2 more than I'm willing to do.
Yeah, the fucking I don't know. Twitter is like, how many of these fucking things
Sucks.
I get? It's like most people who are on Twitter are also on Instagram, and most people who are on
Yeah.
Facebook are also on Instagram. So it's like just fucking.
Yeah.
I agree, but the value in it is like, I don't know, each platform has its own media. So TikTok is like
Yeah.
only video. Instagram is moving towards video, but having the ability to just post pictures that are not immediately like lost in the algorithm. That was nice at one point. Same with Twitter and its texting capabilities. Like you can share other ideas without having to like film yourself doing it, you know?
They're all just ripping each other off now anyway. Though, like Twitter introduced like a stories kind of thing, you know,
Yeah.
and like
Oh yeah, no, they're all shit.
It's like,
Shit.
can't we just like get them all into one, and we don't have to have fucking a million of them? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what TikTok's for.
Yeah, but if it's
That's
just
the one.
one, it's just going to be whatever the best idea is. You're not going to have the variations of like a text-based one, a picture-based one, and a video. It's just all whatever the one decides to be, right?
I want a fart-based one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Is everybody just
Not a dick or
farts and-
Hemi-based one?
I mean, that could be
Just
that too.
fart.
How about a one about
Only farts.
Fart face.
farting dicks? There you go.
God damn it.
If a dick could fart, what sound would it make?
We already went over this.
Yeah, we talked about this.
No, that's whistling. That's
Yeah.
that's when you're cooming. You're about to coom and your dick starts whistling. What if your dick farted? What would it sound like? Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. Yeah.
Good
Aw,
topic.
dude,
huh?
did you just dick
Smart.
fart? Smells like piss.
You're smart.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Dan
Because
just
it would smell
searching
like
for
piss.
something to
How
change
can
the topic
we get
to.
off this? We got to separate
We're
you
even-
two. We got to
We're
separate you
fucking
two.
serious. The whole first half of this podcast,
Let's get more
talking
serious.
about presidents and shit.
Yeah, I blame this on you, Dan.
Yeah, where's the piss and
in
fart
the comments, if you think this podcast has been serious up until this point, please comment that.
Yeah.
I feel
Joke's
like
on you,
I
no
feel
one's
like I'm being
commenting.
gaslit.
A little bit.
stuff? Really?
I'm just kidding.
I lit my fart on fire once.
Oh, damn.
That was my extent.
We
of
almost got off
gaslighting.
the
The
topic
Blue
of
Angel,
like,
I know, right?
dicks,
Right
farts.
back in the
and-
gutter.
You got to be careful with because my brother did it too, and like
Went
if-
back up inside and blew him up.
You know, it didn't blow him up. But he burned the little rim of his asshole. Yeah,
the hot kiss of fire. on
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
You gotta watch
Maybe that's
that.
a new good way to get rid of like
Hemorrhoids.
pubic hair and hemorrhoids.
Okay, maybe not.
The hair
Just
down there,
burn
just
them
burn it off, man.
Yeah, just stick a hot poker
Put
up
a little
your
fast
butt,
forward
dude.
thing in the bottom here and just go.
Yeah, jump to this timestamp.
Yeah.
Basically, it'll just be the end.
Okay.
This is
so
what people want to hear, man.
Something
Yeah.
I was listening to was the and John will probably too. Actually, I know he was the Architects podcast they did with Craig Reynolds,
Reynolds,
guy.
yeah.
Oh,
And it's interesting to see how like to hear how
What, a
open they
professional
are.
band
No, they're
talks
just
like
so open about how much people shitting on them affects them.
Yeah.
oh,
Like because
really?
they have like all this like they've changed their style quite a bit, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
they were the original sort of like metalcore style, and now they're doing like
They also got like a lot of traction for the song about the guitarist who's brothers with the
Yeah.
drummer. Like when I think he actually wrote the song before he passed away, but it's about having cancer.
Yeah.
And so it's like pretty heavy emotionally. And so that's been their identity for however long. But
right.
How
and they're
long
like
can
trying
you
to
be
have
sad
fun
about
and
it,
be
right?
a band now, and it's
Yeah.
just like everyone's like,
Where's all your
"Fuck you."
sad shit?
yeah, they've
Fucking
moved on, but their fan base has not.
And it's funny. I don't know. I think their music is more like it's done that like typical maneuver to being more like commercialized rock. Some of it sounds almost like Rammstein though. It's
That's
not
cool.
that like commercial. It's just
When was their most recent album?
just came out.
Just came
Oh,
out with
okay,
one, yeah.
so I
Ooh,
definitely
yeah, I
haven't listened to that.
it. No.
I mean, that
I really
seems to be
like it.
a lot of those hardcore bands. Like, I mean, Bring Me the Horizon is probably the biggest of that group, but they
Yeah.
all are kind of doing more the pop rock thing almost.
Yeah.
I like some of it. I like
Oh, yeah, totally.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, yeah, I'm not dishing it at all.
Yeah, they got some good stuff for sure.
stuff.
Yo, that shit sucks. Play your early shit only, bro.
Yeah, we've never heard anybody
I mean,
tell
like,
us that.
and they made a good point in there too, where they're just like, it's like, what? Just don't listen to it.
Yeah.
But the one guy's argument was like, it's like your medicine is that style of music. It's like you like that style, and that's like your medicine for whatever
you through your day.
you know, that kind of thing. And then when they change their style, it's like they stop giving you that medicine, so now you're like mad.
yeah.
having
I guess the
withdrawals.
old medicine still is there. Though.
Yeah. There's
that's the
also
thing.
more
It's like
than
you can
one
still
band.
go get the old medicine, but you're just like mad that the new medicine isn't
Yeah.
here. Like it's so weird.
Yeah, but there's more than one band. You can find someone else doing that stuff that you like want to listen to.
But then you have to look for it.
No, you don't. Spotify will just tell you. They're like, "Oh, you like that? You'll like this." Allegedly, I don't
It's
use
true.
Spotify.
I always look at the recommended or like the similar to.
Yeah,
artists.
I do.
I'll
like
look
that
at them
shit,
right now,
yeah.
and I'll give them public shout outs on the.
All right.
That soft cult band you
Who-
turned me on to. They're sweet.
You like them?
I
You
love
never
them.
did tell me
They
the
need to do
name
an
of
album
that
though, not just
Of
singles.
what?
Band.
listen to
He
that
was
shit.
going to ask you what the name of that future funk band you like is.
Oh, it's a YouTube channel called Soul Search and Destroy.
Oh my god. I'm gonna make a note of that now.
Okay, so on Apple Music at least. Wait, it says our origin is Seattle, Washington. All right,
What?
you guys say.
We're probably getting mixed up with like 50 other bands. Oh, where was I? Oh, I was meeting someone and they're like, "Oh, you're in a band, cool, blah blah blah," and we're just like chatting.
Yeah.
And then they like, I think it was on Sonos or whatever, and I don't know what that uses for streaming.
Yeah.
But they like had Stryker and they searched it, and then there's like 10 million things that aren't us. And like, is this you? It's like, no. Oh God, no. Oh, I recognize that one because I flagged it and removed it on Spotify. Oh no, that one's definitely not us.
Yeah.
gotta go in
So
there
much shit.
and
I think-
fix that one day.
I think I was on Facebook maybe, and like I searched Stryker just because I wanted to see if something had been posted or whatever. And there's like 50 million different bands that are called Stryker. It's just
Yeah.
like, fuck, man. Shit.
Yeah, that's what. Remember, I was talking about how
We need to
we
trademark
should have named
our-
our fucking band something else.
Striper.
I think it's a good name.
Striker
No, it
with
is.
a
but
Y?
It's too
Too
like
generic.
right? Like it's too easy.
Maybe we should patent it.
It's too expensive. We looked into that.
Is it?
Early. We looked into it, and it's like you have to do it in every country.
Oh.
It's not like you get one thing. and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
I guess
you have to
if you're
pay for it in
international-
every country. It's
Like the EU wouldn't be considered a body that you could register it in. It's like each individual
Yeah, I
country.
think so.
That is dumb.
I think I could be wrong, but when we looked into it, that was what it was. Okay, here's the bands.
Similar to us. to
Similar
us.
artists: Enforcer,
Nice.
Yeah.
Skullfist,
Nice.
White Wizard,
Don't know him.
Cauldron,
Nice.
Night Demon,
Don't know him.
Wolf,
Nah, maybe.
Red
Holy
City?
Grail,
Oh,
and
Holy Grail, sick.
Ambush.
Oh,
Those are
cool.
the ones that come up.
How many
Wow.
of those bands have we toured with or played shows
We have
with?
toured
yeah.
with. Did we play with Enforcer ever? I don't think so.
Didn't you guys
No,
do
when
some
we went
shows
to
with
see 'em.
Enforcer before I was in the band in Europe or something? Or maybe they just came and visited you guys or something.
Yeah, I don't think we actually.
I remember hearing
played.
some stories about them.
Yeah, they just came to.
Oh,
We
okay.
hung out with
the
them a
show.
couple times. Yeah, I think.
Or some of them did. Skullfist, yeah, obviously. White Wizard, no. They haven't done much lately. I think
Aren't they on tour?
Oh, they were touring with Anvil.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, shit, no
Hey,
way.
Shout out to Anvil.
Yeah, shout out to our
Another
boys in
shout out to
Anvil. Cauldron, yeah, we were like
Yeah.
big time.
Didn't you
touring.
sing their set once?
OT.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
That was in. Jay had some sort of illness,
COVID-19.
probably early COVID.
COVID-17.
But this is way back, and then
COVID.
they still wanted to play the show, and so they asked me if I would sing their set, like do like a 30-minute set. I think they were supposed to play more, but I think they just abbreviated it. And then like in 2 days, I learned it all. I mean, I knew most of it.
And then did you just sing Sum 41 on top of the whole thing?
Yeah, and then I don't know. It
Did you
was
just
okay.
start singing Smash Mouth?
Yeah.
Some.
Don't you know that guy, that big fat YouTube guy who posts like cover of whatever, but every song that he covers, he just sings that Smash Mouth song over top of
I
it?
have seen that.
That guy's fucking hilarious, man.
I have not seen that.
I love that shit.
Night Demon. Those are
We-
cool. Yeah, we played with them.
Yep.
They're nice guys. Wolf is a sick band. We met their bass player. He's playing with, or it's maybe their guitar player, but he's playing bass for Soilwork. We met him
shit.
backstage. At Holy Grail, we toured with them, and then Ambush, we have
did a great
not
tour with them, yeah.
we have not played with. So a couple, the Swedish ones haven't played with us.
Sweet.
They don't like us.
What do you mean?
think they
Why?
like
Soilwork
us.
loves us.
Soilwork, maybe.
Soilwork loves our band.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always felt like some of the Swedish stuff is a little more like, it's like, this is what this is. You know, it's like the way they dress, the way they sound. It's like, this is the
Professional.
thing. And so we don't do that same.
We're just anything and everything.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
at
I
once.
do like a lot of that, like the Swedish.
It is good.
Hard rock, like hardcore superstar.
Yeah.
One of my
sucks ass.
favorite bands.
I'm just kidding.
I know, it's one of my favorite bands.
Your favorite band's
This is-
shit.
Your
Yeah.
favorite bands are dumb.
No, I'm
good.
just kidding, man. Shit.
What was the other one? Oh, fucking
Heat.
Heat's fucking Swedish, dude. Crash Diet. I liked Crash Diet for a long time. I listened to them a lot. Who else?
Just more like the
rock
AOR
stuff.
hair metal, hair
Even,
metal type shit.
I was even really into Backyard Babies for a while. It was a lot more like radio rock.
Isn't Nestor Swedish as well?
Nestor is also Swedish, I
Yeah.
think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one's on Heavy Road.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
Heavy
Basement.
Road. Nestor's great.
Swedish
Yep.
bands. What else is from Sweden?
Sweden.
Soulstrumming.
Let's just name every band in Sweden. That's the
Well, we
podcast.
did record in Sweden, and that was cool.
Didn't
Yeah.
Dan get arrested in Sweden?
Yeah.
He told
Yeah.
that story
Yeah.
to me.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's see if I look on Spotify, maybe I can see different artists. Let's see if the algorithm's different.
Spotify, I think Stallion's on there. It's mostly bands that we just toured with. I mean, it makes sense, right? If
Dude.
someone's like,
So if you have like
We need to get that picture updated.
yeah, we need to get a
Yeah,
lot of
shit.
things
Yeah.
updated.
you got a lot
Yeah.
to do.
Wow.
I know.
I look like a different human. So does Tim, actually. So does Simon. All of us look very different now.
It's not even Simon.
Wow, Simon has a beard.
Well, I thought he just shaved.
Okay, here we go. Here's what they are.
All right.
Ambush,
yeah.
Night Demon.
Is
Yes,
Ambush at the
same.
top, or is this just?
It's just
Yeah.
the first
Okay.
one.
It's like it.
Bullet.
Oh,
there you go.
shit.
We
Okay.
toured with them.
Bullet, White Wizard, Skullfist, Cauldron, Steel Wing.
Okay.
I don't think they're doing anything anymore.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
actually. I haven't seen.
I'm not
anything
hip with the kids
lately.
anymore.
Steelwing, leave a comment below if
Yo,
you're still
shout out
active.
Steel Wing.
Yeah, bruh.
Enforcer,
Ooh.
Yep.
Seven Sisters. That's a cool band actually. Their like latest album was like really sick.
I don't
Vulture.
think I know the
Vulture.
Seven Sisters. Is that what's his face from Unto Others? Or am I
No,
off in outer space
I
here?
think you might be in space. Vulture, Evil Invaders,
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
tour
yeah.
with them.
and Stallion. There you go.
There you go. Also tour with them.
I would argue that we'd sound almost nothing like a lot of those bands.
I guess it depends which
their
album.
newer stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
I guess it's maybe not that.
Early Striker sounds a lot like all those bands. New
Yeah.
Striker, not so much.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
agree.
And newest striker.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
I don't know.
What if
Shit.
we're doing Eyes of the Night Part 2?
It's true. Eyes in the
Eyes
Dark.
in the day. Bro.
What's the opposite of an eye?
Your butthole. Buttholes in
No.
the
A
day.
dick.
Buttholes in the
Dick in the night.
God damn.
New album title, Buttholes in the Day. Who thinks we should go with it?
Well, instead of eyeballs, wouldn't it just be balls?
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah. Balls in the Day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
They really proved you wrong.
We should
with
do
the,
an-
you can't say anything without a dick joke interrupting it.
You can. We should do an IQ test live on.
Oh, we should.
that would be so fucking funny.
I'm going to fail the math part of it.
Who's got
Fucking
the best
hate math.
Dude, we absolutely should do.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Math ADD.
Patreon.
Can we do it once while sober, once while drunk?
That'd be cool.
We should only do the
Definitely.
Facebook version ones that are like, you're smarter than 20%
See who's
of
got
the
the highest
population or
IQ?
whatever.
Yeah.
Probably Tim.
Me?
Yeah, Tim's got the
Oh,
tizzle.
God.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a degree. I guess me and Pete, we're the
I have a
smartest.
degree,
yeah.
I got 2.
Yeah, there you go. We're the smartest. You guys are dumb.
Oh,
I guess
very-
Simon has a degree too.
Actually, yeah, Simon might be the smartest. I don't
Yeah.
know. He's a scientist, like a real scientist.
He's
Well,
probably had a
yeah.
lot of head injuries playing hockey.
Oh,
though.
maybe, yeah.
And headbanging in various metal bands.
He
for the
does
last-
have a pretty aggressive headbang.
Yes, he
body
does, yeah.
bang.
I
think.
Body
He's got a
bang?
body bang.
That's a terrible name for it.
body bang.
Now I'm thinking, what is it? Bodyworks? What was that? Like
Hal Jones
Like-
and Joanne McLeod.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Get
yeah.
fit
That's,
and have fun.
Body Break.
Body,
Body
break.
Break,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Body Works is that thing where you can go see people skinned alive at the.
Ah, that was
Oh,
cool.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And what about Bed Bath and Beyond? There's that one too.
What?
Just alliteration. So beat out.
Ah, okay.
Yo, fuck Bed Bath and Beyond. That store sucks ass.
Yeah, what the fuck is the Beyond?
They're garbo.
Yeah.
Hey man, I found really great spherical giant ice cubes there.
Did ya?
For my Jägermeister.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit, Jaeger boy.
Yeah.
Those big
Yager.
ice balls are pretty cool for drinks.
Yeah, you just
Probably
put one
find it
in,
on Amazon
and then
for
I
way
covered
less.
the whole thing with Jägermeister, and that's the drink.
Ooh, I don't think I do with
Just-
Jägermeister though.
Jägermeister on ice cube.
Not a big fan of
That's
Jaeger.
your drink of choice, eh?
It's great. I
I'd
love
rather
it.
drink tequila than Jägermeister.
Gross.
Did that start?
Any day.
Because
Power
there
of the
was
cactus, bro.
when you guys were recording in the U.S. with was it Kane Sherko?
Yeah, Kevin and Kane, but Kevin was the main guy.
Sorry, Kevin. There was like a Jaeger thing on tap, right?
There was, yeah. The studio was endorsed by Jägermeister, so they had
Yeah.
like a cabinet, like a filing cabinet, and up on top was a Jägermeister tap with like the three things in it.
Yeah.
And then inside the cabinet was just flats of Jägermeister bottles.
Okay, but my
And
question
Badass.
was: the Jaeger addiction did that already exist before you guys went there,
No.
or was that a direct result?
It's a
of
direct
recording?
result. I didn't have any money, so I was just like, sweet, free booze, why not?
Well, I guess
That's the only thing I had to drink, and
Yeah.
it's just like,
Drank it.
all right, Jägermeister.
No water,
for
Now
my
imagine
food.
you were born in Ireland and all there was potatoes.
Yeah, there you go. I'd probably love
Free food.
potatoes. Potatoes taste pretty good though,
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
are good.
like
especially
them,
if
but-
you can add stuff to
Yeah,
it.
have you
Yeah.
ever tried them plain? I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought for sure that I would be like,
Freaking
I'll
out.
just crush these. It'll be easy. And then I'm like, 2 days in, I was like, I need to find a different way to cook these because this sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you tried it raw?
No.
I used to do that when I was a kid. Like
Eat raw potato?
Yeah, no. When my mom was making like pan fries, and she'd have this special cutter. You'd stick the potato through, and it would cut it into squares.
Yeah.
And then she put them on a pan and fry them. But before she put them in the oven, I would always go and sneak a raw fry and eat it, and I'd put salt on it and then eat it, and it was actually quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably all right.
You heard it here
It's an-
first, folks.
It is an earth apple after all.
yeah.
En français.
Pomme de terre.
Right.
Did anyone else have to play that stupid game in French class
Which one?
where you count, but then every multiple of 5 you have to say pomme de terre?
No, I
What?
don't know that one.
Okay, but I guess that was just me.
Un,
But yeah,
deux,
you just go
trois,
like
quatre, cinq,
one
pomme de
person at a
terre.
time and go like 1, 2, 3, 4, pomme de terre. 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8.
As you can see, the
Cinco,
game
cinco, cinco,
yeah,
seis.
clearly worked. But yeah,
Wow.
We're Canadian and bilingual.
We did have a song in French class with that boom boom biscuit madame
That boom,
paye
boom, boom.
something like that.
Oh yeah, the Black Eyed Peas
Black Eyed
song.
Peas.
No, I don't know. Boom boom biscuit madame sorte.
Look at that
Bam,
boom,
bam,
boom, boom.
biscuit madame paye. Something like that.
Wow.
I don't even know what it means anymore. I just know like it's like candy biscuit. Or candy cracker. No, biscuit's not a cracker.
Yeah, so
Crackers
to our American friends who think that Canadians are
Croustille?
all bilingual,
Yeah.
I think most are, but Alberta not as
happening
much.
in Alberta.
Not as much.
I know.
Saskatchewan probably even worse.
I know the French
Yeah.
on food products.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
I was in French immersion for
Croustille?
grade 1 and 2.
Damn.
So I was immersed in French.
I remember.
And I didn't
I remember
stick.
learning a bunch of French from Sesame Street. I think Canadian Sesame
They had
Street
French
or something,
Sesame Street?
or children's television. I'm pretty
Sesame
sure it was
Street?
Sesame Street.
Can you tell me how
Sesame
to get
Street.
to Sesame Street? You ever see that? Like
I remember that.
fucking like
The weed version?
yeah, the weed.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, man.
We're nearing the
I think so.
Hopefully, 'cause we're all looking at it a lot.
30 bars.
At what
130
BPM?
bars? Yeah. What BPM are we speaking
We're closing in on a 1 hour.
Nice.
Are we?
Yeah.
So,
Well, to wrap things up,
if you've
a show coming up.
enjoyed, let us know if you've enjoyed our much more serious,
sober.
somber,
potato
yeah.
fueled,
potato fueled podcast.
Does my face look like a potato now? Now that I've
Yes.
been eating it.
Please lie, be nice.
Top 5
Dude, do your
people who look like potatoes.
do your farts smell like potatoes now? Like, please don't let us test, but
Don't worry about
Sounds
it.
like a
That's for
question
me
for
to know
the-
and you to find out.
I'm sure I'm gonna find out.
I don't want to find out.
Okay.
Sweet.
We got a show, but it's probably already over. No, it's not. It's coming up. It's coming
be
up.
next
November
week.
23rd.
Or this weekend.
It'll be in 2 days.
Yes.
And guess what? It's going to be live streamed on Rav's Twitch, too,
That's true.
right? So if you're not in Edmonton, you can check it out for free.
Or just fly
online.
here.
Just
Yeah.
fly,
Fly
just
here.
fly here.
Buy
Spend
the
all your
tickets.
cash to get on an airplane, come to Edmonton where it's cold as fuck, and watch your favorite band.
Come to our show.
Okay.
Don't buy any merch.
No, but we need you to buy merch.
Oh,
please.
buy the merch.
Definitely
Please,
buy the
God.
merch.
Buy merch now. My money now.
Me
Yeah,
money.
me
We
money.
also have a show in April that I completely forgot about for like a
Hyperspace.
whole year.
Oh, shit. Hyperspace, yeah.
I saw a post on
Oh,
that
that's happening?
today, and I was just like,
Like, we're on
Whoa.
that. It's
Yeah.
happening.
As
Oh,
long
cool.
as, yeah.
totally forgot.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
I got
Sorry,
the
Joey.
long COVID. Got the long COVID and just like bzz, that part of my brain's gone now.
Where's that? Is Vancouver? No.
Yep.
Yeah, Vancouver, right?
Rickshaw, I think, normally, right?
No, it's in Toronto. Net.
Neat. Yeah,
Nat?
rickshaw, I think.
Nat?
Nice.
All right,
Is it
cool.
rickshaw?
Smell you later.
Mini horns.